Hi everyone. Today I bring you back to the 90s and tell you about the world of cinema at that time. Famous actors then and now. Please subscribe to my support channel. The 90s are considered the golden age of action movies, when films of this genre not only achieved commercial success, but also became classics loved by audiences worldwide, with a mix of eye-catching, fast-paced action and stellar actors. The 90s saw the blossoming of memorable action films that became an important part of cinematic history. Famous action actors such as Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jackie Chan have become icons of the genre during this decade. These names are not only excellent actors, but also heroes on screen, characters that audiences can recognize and admire. These actors often take on a role of invincible heroes, capable of overcoming all difficulties and confronting dangerous enemies. One of the key elements of 90s action movies is the thrilling and beautiful action sequences with the development of technology and visual effects. Directors and crews have been able to create realistic and impressive gunfights, fights and stunts on screen. Fierce battles and breathtaking action sequences have become the highlight of these films, making the audience unable to take their eyes off the screen. In addition to the eye-catching action scenes, the 90s also had a variety of content and styles. The action movies of this period not only focused on the goal of destroying the enemy, but also brought emotional and meaningful stories, from the adventures in Indiana Jones to the war on international crime in the Mission Impossible franchise. The 90s offered audiences rich and varied experiences. In the end, 90s action movies are not only a perfect combination of action, acting and special effects, but also reflect the times with their vibrant music and distinctive fashion sense. These films have created a special world, presenting a look at the era and culture of the 90s. All in all, the action movies of the 90s made their mark in the history of cinema. With top-notch action sequences, excellent action actors, and compelling stories, the 90s became an icon of the genre and continues to influence it to this day. With memorable works and far-reaching influence, 90s action movies will always be an indispensable part of movie-loving audience. Let's take a look back at the top 40 action stars of the 90s. From the faces of the past to the stars emerging in 2023. Arnold Schwarzenegger. With his strong looks and powerful appearance, Arnold Schwarzenegger has become an icon of action movies with his famous roles in Terminator and Predator. Sylvester Stallone, the star of the Rambo and Rocky series, that rose to become an indispensable icon of the 90s action movie genre. Tom Cruise, with diverse acting talent and ability to perform dangerous stunts, Tom Cruise has shown his talent in movies like Mission Impossible and Top Gun. Liam Neeson, with an elegant appearance and impressive acting ability. Liam Neeson has been famous for his action roles in Taken and Non-Stop. Bruce Willis, from his role as John McClane in the Die Hard series, Bruce Willis has established himself as one of the top action stars of the 90s. Keanu Reeves, with a legendary role in the series The Matrix. Keanu Reeves has made a mark in the hearts of the audience and has become one of the most loved action stars. Jean-Claude Van Damme, with his outstanding martial arts ability. Jean-Claude Van Damme built his reputation in films like B. Jackie Chan, famous action star from Asia. Jackie Chan has become an icon of martial arts and humor in films like Rumble in the Bronx and Police Story. Nicolas Cage, with a unique acting style and variety in the film industry. Nicolas Cage has contributed to the film industry with his roles in Gerard Butler, with his masculine appearance and ability to perform powerful action sequences. Gerard Butler has attracted the attention of the audience through films such as 300 and Olympus Has Fallen. Will Smith, the star of the Men in Black and Bad Boys series, captivated audiences with Tommy Lee Jones, with his cool looks and professional acting. Tommy Lee Jones impressed with his roles in The Fugitive and Men in Black. Matt Damon, with his acting talent and meticulousness in portraying the character, Matt Damon has achieved great success with the role of Jason Bourne in the. Kurt Russell, with his unique style and acting talent. Kurt Russell made his mark with roles in Escape from New York and Tombstone. Antonio Banderas, with his masculine beauty and acting talent. Antonio Banderas has built his reputation in films like Desperado and The Mask of Zorro. Jet Li, a famous martial arts star from Asia. Jet Li has made an impression on the audience through films such as Once Upon a Time in China and Fist of Legend. Dwayne Johnson, also known by the nickname The Rock, Dwayne Johnson has become a top action star with impressive acting and physique. Dolph Lundgren, with his attractive looks and outstanding martial arts abilities. Dolph Lundgren has built a reputation in movies like Rocky IV and Universal Soldier. Jason Statham, with his dangerous action style and diverse acting talent, Jason Statham has become one of the most loved action. Vin Diesel, with his distinctive voice and acting talent. Vin Diesel has made his mark in roles in The Fast and the Furious and XXX. Scott Adkins, with his outstanding martial arts ability and professionalism in action sequences, Scott Adkins has become one of the most famous stars in the world. American cinema. During this decade, American cinema has seen the rise of many talented directors such as Quentin Tarantino, Steven Spielberg and Martin Scorsese. Popular movies include Pulp Fiction 1994, Forrest Gump 1994, Titanic 1997, and The Matrix 1999. American cinema also experienced a strong growth of independent cinema, with appearances such as Pulp Fiction and Clerks 1994. European cinema. The 1990s saw an explosion of European independent cinema. Directors like Lars von Trier Denmark, Pedro Almodovar Spain, and Jean-Pierre Jeunet France have created unique and daring works of art. Featured films include Breaking the Waves 1996, All About My Mother 1999. Asian cinema. The 90s is considered a golden age of Asian cinema. Hong Kong cinema is especially famous for its action and martial arts genres, with stars such as Jackie Chan, Chow Yun-fat and Jet Li appearing. The films Police Story 3, Super Cop 1992, and In the Mood for Love 2000 were widely recognized. Korean cinema has also become a significant source of talent, with productions such as Shiri 1999 and Oldboy 2003. The 90s were a diverse and memorable period in cinema history, with the development of various styles and trends across the globe. It has produced many influential works of art and continues to have a great influence on the modern film industry.